Why'd you do that? Why'd you tell me that you love me? Can you prove that? Prove you always thinking
it's about time I did this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I'm just going to be showing you guys my updated makeup routine. It has changed a lot. Like, you know, I learned my face and how to enhance my face instead of just copying a YouTube video, because I used to be obsessed with like American YouTubers and like following their makeup routines, but now I've gone my own way, I've grown up, and now I've mastered my own base and come up with this makeup routine which works for me. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let's just get into the video. I am very excited to be filming this video because it's been a long time coming. I need to put like the settings in makeup mode because it's not been like that for a long time. I have all my makeup here just so I didn't like forget anything. I think I actually have forgotten something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I've just been listening to music, so I'm like in the mood to do something, and what I'm doing today is filming. As you can see, my face is like really shiny, so that means there's product on my eyebrows. So I'm just taking this like cotton pad to just wipe my eyebrows so it's like proper clean and there's nothing on them. Now I'm gonna go in with this Refy, I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's like one of them brow gels. But yeah, I'm just gonna use that to put my eyebrows in the way that I want them. Just use a normal amount that comes out and then use it to just brush my eyebrows in a certain direction. I do like using this because I don't laminate brows anymore, because like what's the point in spending £40 on the lamination kit and it doesn't last that long. But I might go and get my eyebrows professionally laminated next month, just for the fun of it really. I just want to have it done. Okay, and this is how my eyebrow looks. I'm just going to do the other one literally the same way. This eyebrow is always nicer. The baby hairs on this side are always nicer. So it's like, I don't know what's up with this side. And don't mind my hand, I burnt myself on the popcorn machine. I wonder how long that's going to stay there though. Like, it doesn't hurt anymore. It did when it happened. Now my eyebrows are looking like this, brushed to perfection and the way that I want them. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe micro brow pencil in the shade Chocolate Mousse. As you can tell, it's a micro brow pencil. Okay, these are dry, but anyways, as I was saying, it's a micro brow pencil, so you're not using a lot at the same time. I think this one is broken. I am gonna buy a new one today when I go out, but it is broken. Like, it doesn't go back in. I have to like push it with my finger, which is not the vibe. Anyways, I've got it here. I need to move my mirror closer to me so I can actually see what I'm doing, because like I realize that when my mirror is far away from me, my eyebrows are thicker, and like basically people bullying me on TikTok for having thick eyebrows, so like I just carved them out, like make it make sense. But anyways, it is a me issue. Now we've got the mirror closer to me. Now I just like line it like normal lining it, like 2016 lining eyebrows. And then when it gets to around here, I always fill this part in. This part does not get filled in because it's like I use a brush to do like a gradient effect, and I always like edge out the tail a bit more. And if I don't like how long I've taken it out, I can just put concealer over it. Now we are onto the next brow. I love a really nice cut, carved, structured eyebrow. Don't know why people were there saying, oh, I don't know why people carve their eyebrows these days. I like to do it, so I still do it. So the concealer that I use is the Plouise base. They're my favorite. I use number 6 and 7. Sometimes it's 7 and 8, but it really depends on the day. Like, depends on what I'm doing, depends on what I want to use. Excuse this one, it's really dirty. So when I carve my eyebrows, I use number 6 for this part, for like the arch of the eyebrow, and then number 7 for this part. I just like the really light under eyebrow bit, and it's just my favorite, so that's what I do. And to carve it out, I use this Plouise brush. It's from a collection, but I'm not really sure. It's like a really nice flat eyebrow brush, and I literally love this. I've been using it for like 2 years now. You can also use it for like cut crease, like carving out the cut crease. Just a 10-10 brush, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going in with number 6, and I always do number 6 first, so like I can mimic both sides to each other. As you can see, I just did like a faint carve. Now I'm going in and going closer to my eyebrow. Oh, now I do the same thing. With the excess that's on the brush, I just go in and tap all of my eyelid. And I just use one of these cotton pads to clean that up. Then I'm taking shade number 7 from the back of my hand to just do the rest of the carving. And then join them together like around here with the tapping motion. I feel like this side's a bit droopy compared to this side, so I'm going to go back into here with shade number 6. Literally just bringing this arch bit higher and then making it have a lifted look. I think this is all fine now, so I'm just going to blend it out with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. It's in the number 300. And all I'm doing is blending these harsh lines. I do have 2 of these brushes, so I'm just taking the second one for this part with the middle part, because I know I'm not using this brush. I'm just blending that out. By the way, this is the brush that I use to just blend out the outside. Now I'm carving the top. I literally just use number 7 because I know I always have excess on the back of my hand. I'm using that to just carve my eyebrow. This eyebrow is done. I'm just going to use that same brush to blend the top bit out. Okay, I am fine with these eyebrows. I'm gonna blend all of that out. Now the hard bits out of the way. Now we're going into the face. I use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Love it so much. I use that on my clients as well. It's just really nice and thick, and it just gives my foundation something to stick to. Because I use this on clients, I'm just going to take a brush. This is the brush that I use, and I just take a little bit out of here and then put it on my face. It smells so good as well. The excess always goes onto my forehead because I don't really like putting foundation on my forehead, especially if I do my makeup before doing a wig install. It's like, what's the point? I tend to put extra face base around like creasing areas, so as you can see, all this crease area. So I'm going back into the Plouise base, but only in the shade number 7. And I'm going to put that underneath my eyes with the brush that I use to blend out the concealer at the top. I just feel like this gives extra coverage, and it just gives to my like bright under eye that I love to do. I also put the rest of it here as well, like underneath my neck, just because I don't want to waste it. Okay, Okay, so that's done. Now I just go into my foundation and put that all over. I would do contour, but like the foundation that I'm putting on is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. If I was putting on the Fenty Skin Tint, I would do contour and everything and then put skin tint and then do makeup all over again, like everything else, like the rest of my steps. But I'm using this one because this is a foundation that I used on my lace, so I think like it's just better to do it that way. So just putting it behind my hand, just 2 pumps of this. By the way, this is in the shade Namibia, and I'm just taking this Real Techniques buffing brush, and it's in the number 204. I'm just using that to spread out the foundation. The excess of the foundation, as you can see, there's literally nothing left, always just goes onto here, and literally that's how I do it. Now going into concealer, I literally use 3 different concealers. Call me crazy, I don't care. So the first one that I'm gonna go into is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is in the shade Toffee. I'm literally doing UK black girl makeup, and I'm just putting a little bit like right under my eye, doing the same thing there. And then just a line here and a line here. Also just one here and then. And I blend this out. The brush that I use is called the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and this is number 200. Just using that to blend out. I do wash and basically clean my brushes every single time after use because it does affect your makeup. I realized this like later on. As you can see, we've got that brightness going on, but this ain't enough for me. We're gonna brighten it up some more. I'm now gonna go into these 2 Nars ones, and it just adds to the bright under eye as well. Okay, so this one is in Biscuit, this one is in Hazelnut, by the way. I just put Biscuit on first, and it's like the same way that I put the Too Faced concealer on, and then right on top of that I put Biscuit, and it's like really bright, so I don't use a lot of it, and it goes right there. With this blending in portion, I always use a smaller brush, so this time I'm using the Real Technique Essential Crease brush because like it will get into that little corner because I have eyelash extensions. And I'm just using a little brush method and then the patting method too to blend this out. And you can see this is like fairly blended out now. I'm just gonna take this Real Technique setting brush to just like press it down and make it blend in more. I have 2 of these, so one is actually for powder, the other one is for concealer. Now we're going into setting my face. So I use the Mercier translucent mixed in with the Huda Beauty Coffee Cake. This is just because the Mercier in honey is out of stock. Well, when I wanted to buy it, it was out of stock, and I was like, I can just mix these 2 together, and both of these are my favorite powders, so I might as well. Because I've opened, like literally cut it up, I always pour the powder into this lid. Then I get this beauty blender. This is new, I just forgot to wash it, and just press into it. And then when it comes to powder, I'm pressing in. I do need to pat this at the back of my hand first because there's always excess. Just pressing it in to my skin. And this just goes everywhere that I put concealer, by the way, just letting you guys know. Then when it comes to my I literally was about to forget to explain this. When it comes to my like smile lines, I just smile and then put powder in them direct places. I just leave that on for a bit, but then I focus on contour. The contour thing that I use is the Huda Beauty tantour. That's why I'm literally used to call it tantour all the time. Excuse it being dirty, I've literally had it for a really long time. And I use this Real Techniques contour brush. It's the number 206, and just dab into it because I don't really like taking a lot of this, and then swirl into the lid, and then just contour my face. And this is where the powder goes away as well, because I'm like brushing it off and blending it in, like as you can see. And I'm just doing underneath, like this part, because you know it's got to be chilled. And then literally with the excess I just do this. Don't know why, I've always done it, so like it's just become a thing. And then I just take like a random small shadow brush, and just taking this Real Technique medium shadow brush and taking the lid just to do this part. I don't really call it nose contour because I don't know how to do nose contour. I just put it there and then call it a day. No, but like I know how to do a small nose if I wanted to actually do a small nose. I literally put too much there, so I'm just blending it in with another brush because that brush is like dent. Okay, just took powder to chisel it a bit more, like it's making sense now. And then the middle, I don't really put concealer down the middle on myself, I just put powder on top because I just don't let it get dark, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I just need to brush off this. While that bit is setting, I'm just gonna put, basically with bronzer I use the Plouise, the Secret Sinner palette. I've always used it ever since I went to model at Plouise, and they used the shade Lovestruck as a blush for me there. So like that's what I've been doing ever since. And I use this Plouise brush. It's the 662 So Deep in my contour brush, and I'm just taking that contour shade and bronzing my face up. To blend this little bit in now, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. I go in with this brush, just take another random eyeshadow brush and go back in with my little powder mixture and just put that on my eyelid so that can get set. I usually do this part with like straight after I've done concealer, but I forgot. And I know like there's gonna be loads of powder on my lashes, but the thing is I think I'm gonna get my lashes done next week, so like there's no point. And I can clean them, I know how to clean my lashes. Now that's all done, I'm going back into the Plouise Secret Sinner palette, and I'm just gonna take a blush from here. Really it just depends on what I'm feeling with this number 400 blush brush from Real Technique. I think I'm feeling like a darkish blush, so I'm going to use Love Shy in the Secret Sinner palette, which is this one right here. And like when I use a deep blush, it does look cool sometimes. Like it just looks subtle and cute. It just looks good, like the gradient from contour to blush. I am gonna like blend it out properly. You can only see it properly because I did a bright under eye. If I did a normal under eye, don't think you'd see it. It's like a deep purpley shade. With me, I don't usually do highlight unless it's sunny. It's not sunny today, so I won't use highlight. But if I would do highlight, let me get it out for you guys. The highlighter palette that I would usually use is this Doll Beauty one, and I'd use this shade, like a rose goldy shade. So it's either this one right here, I'm not sure what it's called, hold on. It's called Shine Bright, like this gold, or this rose gold, which is called Forever. And I love a rose gold highlight, it's just perfect. everything looks like really dry on my face right now, so I'm just gonna set my face now. So the two setting sprays that I use are the Morphe continuous setting mist as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless setting spray. I'm not a Charlotte Tilbury girl, never thought I would buy this setting spray, but like it's got a chokehold. I did buy the mini just because like what if I didn't like it, like bought the jumbo in this, bought the mini in this, make it make sense. I was not sure if I'd like it or not, and I do like this combo together. I'm not even a setting spray type of person, like I would never put a setting spray on my face, but I have started liking it, so I'm gonna do it. While that like setting spray is drying, I am just gonna wipe off all like the excess makeup that has gone onto my lip. My lips are fully dry, so now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Lekhohl by Superliner. I'd usually use the shade Richie from Morphe. It's literally a pencil. This one is the closest shade to Morphe Richie. I'd usually use that one, but they don't have it in stock, so I'm using this one instead. And then, okay, so this is what I use on clients, so I'm gonna have to get one of them sticks. Not even called a stick, it's an applicator. Anyways, this lip gloss is the doesn't have a name, but it's by Morphe in the shade Boho. It's like a really pretty pink shade, and I'm just gonna take that and put it in the bottom center of my lip. And then I just take a clear lip gloss. This one is from the hair shop. I always use hair shop lip. Putting a bit of this on the back of my hand. Oh, now I'm just taking that clear applicator that I just got and I'm putting clear lip gloss all over it. First, I just do the bit where I put the liner because it does make it change colour. And well, for the middle bit, I just take the other side. One side is brown, the other side is clear. I just put lip gloss over it. I have literally one more thing. I just take this pencil. It's from the hair shop. And I just put that on my waterline. This little thing has got a chokehold on me, guys. I literally do it even when I'm not wearing full face of makeup. It just gives a little oomph to the look, if you get what I mean. I'm gonna finish my hair and then I'll get right back to you guys. Literally a little tutu hot comb and sort out the baby hair again because they did move out of place. Okay, so this is the final look and this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, got some new product recommendations and just learn about different products and the way that I do my own makeup because I know it's definitely different to everybody else. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Comment down below if you use the same products as me because like I know that a lot of girlies use Too Faced and Nars especially. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.